We got a challenger.
We got a challenger here, Jimboslice. Jacob Graham hitting the bullseye. And starting out, bullseye on that third dart. We played a little bit of steel tip darts earlier. Hopefully those steel tip conversion points are still in those Jimboslice coming up. Opening up with a hat trick. Good shot there for Jimbo. Jacob finishing there with another bullseye on the third dart. That third dart's got a magnet in it for those at home wondering why it keeps hitting. $300 points left. I tell you what, these glasses, they keep getting crookeder and crookeder. I can't tell if it's me or if it's the glasses. 360 left here for Jacob. Third dart, I was expecting a bullseye. However, it was still the highest of the three. 19 there on that third dart. 39, 288. And a rare miss there for Jimbo. Opens the door here for Jacob. Bullseye on the second dart there. Jacob's left himself 128. Jimbo down to 100. And a big shot there. Had to look at the double. A little bit low there. Double 14 hit the 11. Jimbo doesn't do himself any justice here, leaving Jacob 17 to go out. And a double 17 it is. He hit a little bit too low there. A little bit too low. Jimbo with a 58 here. 25, that's the two darter. 20, he left himself a one darter. Set himself up. And hit a double 10. The gentleman's double out. Jimboslice. Jimbo with the 80 average. Steady darts, brother. Steady darts. Jacob opened up there with 3 single 20s. Steady darts, brother. Steady darts. Jacob following the single 20s with the 3 single 19s. Jimboslice not to be outdone. It's like a tie ball game, but the superior number, I call that because it's worth more points. 20s is in the hands of Jacob Graham. Give the thought process out there for all you folks listening at home. Jacob started out with the 18s. He wanted to take it home. He might even went down to 17s if that stuck, but since he missed, he decided to pull off at the 20s. The single stuck. It was close. He was lined up. Felt good. He went for the triple and it stuck. Put Jimboslice in a bad spot. Now Jimboslice is in a really bad spot after only hitting 2 marks. And there goes the strategy from the last round. Looking at those 18s. 5 marks on the 18s by Jacob Graham. What a shot. Jimbo with 3. And a rare no mark round there for Jacob Graham. Back to back. Two there for Jacob. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been streaming live now for almost 4 hours. 3 hours, 11 minutes here, going strong. It's been a good evening. We have several good matches. We've had Jacob the Goat Graham on, myself, CJ, the Red Rocket Moon, and also Zach Frodo Rusin, who just chimed in the chat. Speak of the devil, Rusin in the chat said, USA, 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 USA.
The dog's fired up next door.
Pretty patriotic down here at 155. Big shot there for Jacob Graham. He's chosen to leave Jimboslice to 17 here, which Jimbo has been taking advantage of. He's up to 221 points. As you guys can tell, the furnace has just kicked on. It's getting nice and toasty down here, 155. Big shot there for Jacob Graham. 180. Big shot there by Jacob. He's left the 17. He's making the same statement that he's made time and time again. We can try that all day. Now, one interesting difference between this game, cricket, and a game that you might be more familiar with, Cricket 200. In this game, there's actually no limit to the amount of point advantage you can gain against your opponent. In Cricket 200, you can only go up 200 points. However, in this game, there's no limit. Jacob said at the moment 56 points is enough. Next round he'll likely move on to the bullseyes. Jimboslice is in pretty bad shape at the moment. He does pull off a three bulls and 2 darts. Jacob Graham with the 2 dart. I think my hand getting on the hat for the hat trick round might have gotten in the way. We'll have to wait and see. I want to welcome y'all down here to Good Guys Live at 155. Thanks for stopping by. As you can see on the screen to my right here, Jacob Graham is just slaying through the opponents tonight. If you guys want to challenge this man, let him know. He's getting hot. Game 3. Bullseye on the diddle. Good guys go first. We're going to choose to throw first here. 25 versus 14 on the diddle. That means Jimbo's going to get to pick the game. He chooses the game of cricket. Jacob Graham coming into the game averaging a 4.13. Coming out of the first round with a 5 average. 5 marks there for Jacob. Jimbo coming in with 4 marks of his own. You can hear in the background the furnace is getting toasted. We got some wood burning in the background. Blower's on. Jacob Graham with the 6 mark round, hitting those 18s first, taking a trip around the block, and then hitting those 19s out as well. Jimbo's in rough shape. He's probably going to go for the 17s. He did. First 2 darts, decided to pull off on the 3rd, move up to the 20s, which he did hit. Unfazed. The goat just moves on. Takes those 17s out. 2 on the 16. 5 mark round. Big shot there. 5 mark round of his own. Jimboslice comes in with 5 marks of his own. Steady darts there for Jacob. Close out the 16s. Jimbo must like those 15s. He takes the point lead and also takes the 17s out of the game. Jacob with 4 marks there. Takes back the point lead. He's got those 6 marks compared to Jimbo's 3. Jimbo seemed to like the 15 so far. He hits a single. And a rare miss there for Jimbo. Here comes Jacob. 21-point advantage. Jimbo's back up with an opportunity. Hey, 2 15s and a big triple there on the 3rd dart. Shout out to Dana in the chat. Just subscribed. If you find yourself in any kind of legal trouble, did you do something you shouldn't have? Are you in trouble? If so, shout out to Dana, who just subscribed in the chat. Take care of all your legal needs. Starting off with a private firm, licensed and registered in more states than I can count, and I can count pretty high. Quick reminder in the chat, if anybody is able to hit this against the good guys, 3 in the bed, or the all elusive 8 mark round, it's yours. We'll mail it to you. Jacob's on the grind here to get this game out. However, Jimboslice does have a look at a game shot. I don't believe that was it. He needed a double bullseye in there. Only 2. Low ton there, not a bad shot. Jacob needing 1 bullseye. He's got 3 darts in his hand. It took 2. It took 2. Good shot there for Jacob Graham.
Jimbo actually shot higher with the strategy pulled through.
That's 2-0, Jacob. Jimbo, he wants another slice of the action. Jimboslice wants another piece of the action. We have agreed. We're going to get right back into it. The diddle's up. Jacob Graham's taking a quick break for station identification. Jimbo's going to throw the first dart at the diddle. Jacob's going to come in 1 moment here. In the meantime, tomorrow night will be the first night for the good guys back in league action. League action out at the Caddis Country Club, as you can tell. We're going to try to go live at the Caddis Country Club tomorrow night for Dart League. There'll be 3 teams live. It's a great time.
Did you push the start button when you did that?
Jacob is preparing to go first here after winning the diddle. And a big shot to open the game at 5 marks on the 20. 40 points. They say 73% of the time when you hit that 20, you're going to win the game. Jacob's just getting warm. Now, some of you guys, you want to talk about practice? You talk about practice. Jacob has decided that in the month of January, for every day that there is, which is 31 days, 100 bullseyes a day. That's this man's target. We can show you the stats. I think he might actually be a little bit ahead of pace. Before we started, after the first live stream, we put it up there, Jacob's first round in this live stream. 1,500 bullseyes for the month of January so far on the Granboard, not to mention the steel tip darts that we threw earlier today. He's on the grind. Well in the driver's seat in this game with a 4 mark round there. Both players averaging a 4 coming into this. Jimbo's average coming in as a player before this game is a 3.45. Nothing to be embarrassed about. That's a pretty solid average. Moves up to a 5 average for this game. Two triple 18s there for Jacob. Pulls ahead in points. Getting some more warmth down here. Blower's taking on. Jacob deciding to leave the 17s. We've seen this a time or two. Funnels your opponent into shooting what you want them to shoot. Knowing that you can come back and probably hit just as many marks on a number that you've left yourself. Two marks there for Jacob. Big shot there for Jacob. 5 marks. Changes the game. Ooh, Jimboslice, not to be outdone. Jacob with the double bullseye there, last dart. Pretty solid. Big answer there for Jimbo. And a double bullseye there for the win. Jacob Graham hitting the win. Moving into leg 2, game 2. I don't believe Jimboslice has won a leg yet. Three single 20s. Still playing around with music a little bit here. Good shot there, Jacob Graham, triple 19. Jimboslice kind of falling apart there. Jacob able to close those 20s out. Five mark round there for Jimboslice. Jacob been throwing darts for 3.5 hours, slaying 5 marks rounds deep into the stream. As we've seen time and time again here from Jacob Graham, he has elected to leave those 17s. Not against Jimbo, not just against Jimbo, against several other competitors. Funneling them into shooting where he wants them. It's a funnel. You can almost see it on the screen. 4 points. Decides to take those 17s out. Now if Jimbo wants to score, he can only do so in the bullseyes, which Jacob has just hit with a single. 2 bullseyes left. This could be Jimbo's last round here. And there it is, a double bullseye from Jacob Graham. As always, nice, fun.